Welcome back to the fourth in our series on, talking with our contractor, Chris Whitehead, local expert, local construction, home remodeler, bathroom, kitchen. I guess you kind of do it all, don't you, Chris?
We do.
Yeah. And I understand that you really specialize in bathrooms and kitchens. So one of the questions that we've got that I'd love to, that I've got it written down here is, so how do you, if people are wondering, how do I budget for a bathroom? What are your thoughts?
Well, my experience has been that a lot of people, unless they've talked to contractors, and there are different levels of contractors, just like there are with anything. But if you've talked to a professional contractor that does numerous bathrooms throughout the year, more people are shocked than not shocked when they get a price. And so how much to budget for your bathroom? Well, the first thing that I would do, and I'm assuming we're talking to people here in New Hampshire. If you're somewhere else, check it somewhere else. But one of the first things that I would do is I would Google search, what is the cost of a bathroom in New England? And you will find that there are small, medium, and large size bathroom projects. There are also hall bathrooms as well as master bathrooms. And those prices are all put in there, what the mean price is to do a bathroom. The best way to budget for a bathroom, and the best way to budget for anything is we finance. We have the ability to help our clients with that. You can take out an equity loan. There are lots of ways to do it. You can save up the cash. However you want to do it, we're willing to work with you. But the more important question is not how to save. It's, what to save. How much do we need to save? And typically in New England, the mean bathroom cost is around $15,000. Now that is going to be with a tub placed, a floor placed, a vanity, a toilet, walls painted, new fixtures everywhere.
So Chris, is that going, like when we had our bathroom remodeled here in our home, my wife said, I want it all gone.
Yeah.
So the guys came in with sledgehammers and they took it all the way back to the studs. So was that $15,000 taking, existing walls and just, kind of painting over them, or is this going back to the studs?
Well, in our contracts, I always put that we're willing to remove up to 300 square feet of drywall. It's put in the contract. What we find is that oftentimes homeowners want new bath fans. Well, that's a certain square footage that has to come out. They're getting a new tub, or they're getting a shower put where a tub is. That means that the tub's missing and there's, drywall exposed. Then those three walls, it'll all be pulled off of. We make a transition cut, usually, on a stud to use new drywall. So I don't purposely just spend money and say we're going back to studs if we don't need to, but we assess that when we meet for the first time, if it's going to need it or not, or if somebody desires it or not. I'm sure your wife had a reason why she wanted that taken all the way back to the studs. The cost isn't more and the cost isn't less. It's just something that we put in there that no matter what we have to do for demolition, that we're creating a clean slate for people.
Well, and when you do, one of the things that we experienced that I had no idea, and I guess I should have figured it out, is that when they came in here and, they had literally a wrecking crew that came in,
yeah.
But they put up, plastic sheets and everything else because it created so much dust and dirt and stuff. So what I hear you saying is that you really minimize the amount of that tear down, so that's probably quicker and it's less dust and stuff right there.
So yeah, it's less dust. We do it quicker. We also, again, we're sensitive to our homeowners' needs, and we know that the cost of construction is growing. Just because I have the demo in there up to 300 square feet, I have another line item that shows how much drywall we're going to put in. So, we'll demo whatever we have to demo, but I, as an estimator, am already determining, hey, we only have 128 square feet of drywall that we're putting back, and hours are associated with that. So I'm usually very sensitive to cost with people because we're already coming in talking about a remodel that's probably more than what they guesstimated at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And my hunch is, so you gave a median price, which is kind of like in the middle, which means there's lots above it and lots below it. So how much people want in terms of, do they want to have high-end tile, or do they just want to have a real simple shower wall?
Right.
All of that would affect their budget. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. And it's in my job, truly, my job is to help homeowners make those decisions by giving them the cost, by letting them know, hey, typically this portion of the job is only $1,500. You're at $7,000. there are ways that we can bring that back down? Or is this a really important feature for you? And sometimes people say, no, it's important, it's non-negotiable, or they go, I never knew. Well, hey, let's explore some new ways to do that. So it's a much more consultative approach, and it allows me to actually be friends with my clients. And because we do work, you know, where we live, I meet my clients at the grocery store. I see them at the ball field. You know, I want to be able to hold my head high and wave at them and say, hey, I did work for them, instead of having to, you know, jump in my truck and run away.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, listen, that really helps in terms of how to budget for a new bathroom remodel. Thanks so much, Chris. We do have some more questions, but let's deal with those in the next segment. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks again for being here.
Thanks.
Bye.